Good morning from the shores of Lake Michigan, just outside Holland, Michigan, on this Tuesday, May the 10th, 1994. We greet you good morning. Well, we've just checked out of the Point West Resort. Go into Holland, have breakfast, and then see some tulips. And we're not talking about wax tulips either. This is our room right here. Fair accommodations. I have a very nice setting here, but the building is not very well kept up. Here along the shores of the beautiful Lake Saugatuck, or however you want to pronounce that, as we're heading back into Holland. There will be an eclipse of the sun coming up at 1 o'clock today. We'll try to film that for you.
Motels, bed and breakfast, and camping facilities are open and operating.
We're driving down the main street of Holland. As you can see, the streets are tulip lined.
Holland's most famous attractions: Windmill Island, a Dutch village, 2 wooden shoe factories, a Delft factory, Tulip Gardens, the Holland Museum, and the Chopin House are open throughout the tourist season for your.
We're now at Veldheer Tulip Gardens. tulips as far as the eye can see here at Veldheer's farm. Can't help but think about Grandpa on Pine seeing all these tulips. We are now at Windmill Island here in Holland. Now at Dutch Village here in Holland. Now inside the Dutch Village. Well, as we're talking to you now, the sun is about 1/4 of the way covered in our eclipse here this afternoon. Maximum coverage is going to occur in approximately a half hour from now. But the eclipse has begun, and there is not a cloud in the sky.
So ladies, I'm going to dance for you, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about our dancers before they dance. This group of dancers, we call them our senior citizen Dutch dancers, originally started in 1985, and at that time we here at the Dutch Village asked them if they would like to learn some of the routines that we do here so that they could perform for us. The first dance that the dancers will be doing is the Schaatsenrijder, or the skater's dance. The dancers will attempt to duplicate the movements of the famous skaters on the canals of the Netherlands. And if anybody wants to join them, I will loan you a pair of wooden shoes because it's not very easy. room and you... Let me see that picture. You actually took that when she came in here? Did you folks see anything like this? Or was it you, down? Oh, a black instead of white one. Well, it's so dark I can't tell the difference. But I don't see nobody with a black hat on. That's a pretty red one.
Well, we've left the Dutch village. We're now in Holland State Park on the shores of Lake Michigan. Past the peak of the eclipse. That was about 10 after, although we are still experiencing partial eclipse and will for the next couple of hours. And where we stayed last night is just behind that hill over there at the Point West Resort. Well, we have now left Holland and are now in Saugatuck, Michigan. Well, back home again in Indiana. And we are in South Bend, Indiana. And pleasantly surprised, this is a much nicer city than I thought it was going to be. I pictured South Bend as being dumpy and industrial, and have not found it to be that way at all. As that rope swings by the window here on the 15th floor of the downtown Holiday Inn. This is also a bank building, many more floors above this. See a river meandering through up this way. And look at all the trees you see out there. South Bend has a lot of trees. Can't even see the town. This is covered in trees. And they gave me a very nice room here. without a reservation or anything. At a very nice rate too, only $69. And they have given me a mini suite, king size bed. There's me. 2 televisions in here.